Hey there, I'm Kiera, and as usual, we are here today playing some Ark Survival Evolved Mobile. And today we are doing another Ascendant dinosaur video, and today's target is in fact the Tapejara, or the tape, or the tap, depending on whatever you like calling it. So I've been searching around this single player game for a little while now. Normally they're super common for me, but on this particular single player game, it's taken me quite a long time. So I finally found one just ahead of us there. So I think we should just get straight into it and sort of try and take this guy down. I know it's going to fly, so I'm just going to not bother with that. And let's go infinite ammo. Shoot one over there and then go for it. Just because it is difficult, especially to control the griffin. We don't want to lose it. I don't think any of those hit. Did they? No. Come here, buddy. I just want you to be my friend. And of course we do not want it to go in the water, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, just get unconscious, please. And there it is, going above the water. We'll have to turn it around. Yeah, I didn't hit you enough, and now you're not even scared. Go on, go that way. Yes. So I did bring multiple crossbows for this reason. Too far, of course it is. These guys are a pain in the behind. Come on. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Why are none of these getting? What the heck? There we go. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Awesome. Alright, so step 1 done. You just stay there and don't hurt anyone. Okay, here we go. So first things first, it's quite pretty as well. First things first, we need to get our biotoxin, just to prevent it from waking up while we are leveling it. So spam that, and then I think I'm going to add a few of these main levels. Not really sure how many I want to add. These are just the base levels. They're not really too important, I don't think, because Tapejara are really only for their speed. So we're probably only going to be looking at the Ascendant speed today. So perhaps 200 levels is enough. And then we can start taming, I think. We'll just add a little bit more. Just because the higher the level, the more hungry it gets, which means it will tame up super quickly. So maybe about 350, I think, perhaps. That should be enough. Awesome. So now we just give it some meat. I wonder if the griffin has some prime on him or her. It does, which is about to expire. Of course it is. In you go. And in you guys go. So this shouldn't take long at all because it is super hungry. Even on the real meat, it should be not long at all. It is super pretty, but what other colors does it have? No, I like this one, of course, because it's pinky. And there we go. We have our Tapejara all taped up. all taped up, all tamed up. So now we don't need that stuff anymore and we can heal it. Awesome, so we also have its saddle with us. So before I continue off, I'll bring you guys right back once I get the griffin home. Now that I have the griffin over at base, we can start leveling this guy up even further. He is going to be one super fast creature. So, you know the drill, we just click level up about a million times until it reaches 8,600, because that's the max amount of Ascendant levels you can add. So I'm just going to be doing this for about 10 minutes and I will bring you guys back once it is all leveled in. So now that we've leveled it up fully, let's just make it even brighter. I think it can be brighter, maybe not. Now we can add some of these levels into it, and because we know it is a Tapejara and they're known for their speed, movement speed of course will be the main thing, but perhaps we can test out some melee as well, and who knows. So those two are probably going to be the main ones, so I'll just pour a whole heap into speed first. So let's do about 500% speed at the start, so that brings it up to 723% movement speed, and this is going to be crazy. Already it is ridiculously fast. I just love their turning. So obviously we're skidding a bit because we are in fact so fast right now. So let's add some more and see if we can break the game. That is always my goal. If my game crashes, that means we succeed. So add another 600. Bringing us to 1,300 melee. I mean speed, oh my goodness. Look how fast it's flipping its little wings. If they could be leveled this much, this is actually a little bit, no, I mean not a little bit. It's nice because it is somewhat still controllable, but not as crazy as some of the others are. Even the movement speed is manageable still, of the walking. But of course, manageable is not what we want. So while there's some stuff around us, let's try melee before we get into the game breaking stuff. Oopsie, a bit too much. Oh well. So we're about nearly 7,000 melee. So let's see if that works. I don't know if we can attack when we're on the ground, can we? Oh, yes we can. One hit dead. One hit dead. Awesome. Obviously at this amount of melee we can kill absolutely anything with one hit, which is super fun. What's over on Herb Island today? Nothing. Still no titans about. Such a shame. So let's pour some more into speed and see if we can get the game lagging or anything. So I'm going to add about 1,000 more and we'll see what that does. If anything at all, of course. We won't know for sure. So now with the updated speed, holy moly. Oh, we got a save there. The wings literally are the most laggy thing. Oh, we are starting to get a lot more lag now. Mainly because of the wings. They're like so crazy fast. But still not as fast as the Quetzal, I don't think. Or the Griffin. Definitely not the Griffin. My gosh. So, not fast enough. Let's add in 1,000 levels. Or even 2,000. which could take a while apparently. So that's about 1,000 levels, which is 4,000 movement speed, but I want to add another 1,000 levels just to get down to 5,500 levels. There we go. So now, oh my gosh, we are at 10,230 movement speed. Here we go for it. It takes a bit to warm up. That is absolutely crazy. They're just a huge blur. But it still doesn't feel that much faster. I mean, when we turn, it's like that huge, absolute huge glide. There's no way on earth we can go back the same way very quickly. And it kind of stops. The wings stop moving when you turn. But it's still not glitching. It's kind of dark on my screen as well. Let's fix that. Okay. So I'm still not happy enough. We need to add even more. Let's go down to 3,000. Awesome, so there we go. And now we are up to 18,000 movement speed. So almost double what we had previously. I still don't really notice much of a difference other than it is super hard to control now. And we can't seem to go where we want to. But again, we are still not quite lagging out the phone. Oh, there was a bit of a lag then. What is our walking speed like? Oh my gosh, don't land in the water please. Come on, go forward, forward, forward. Oh my gosh, that took a little minute. Okay, let's get to the ground. Oh, there's a crash landing. Gosh. Okay, it is extremely impossible to control. It's ridiculously fast. Oh no, and that's exactly what we didn't want to do. Okay, come on. And wait for you to follow, and then I have to whistle stop you immediately. Come on. Oh no, please don't be lost. Just put my invulnerable on because now there is a lovely Spino trying to attack us. Oof. So as you can see, when they are of this speed, it's really annoying when you get thrown off because you can't ever get them back. So here we go. Absolutely ridiculous. The game hasn't started blinking yet. Any second. No, still no. Well, I think we should just add all 3,000 remaining levels and see where that takes us. So I'll bring you guys back once I've added all of those. 28,000 movement speed. That is where we are at, guys. Comment down below 28,000 if you have watched this far. I will be keeping an eye on those of you who do watch, because most of you tend to click off after about 2 minutes of my videos, which is understandable listening to this annoying voice, but yeah, I like it when you guys keep watching. And as you can see, this is absolutely all of the levels possible. and we're still not quite game breaking, which is super weird. Like, normally my phone crashes if I'm just flying across the redwoods, but with all of this on, it just does not. Oh no. And of course that happens. I shall just do this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Ascendant Dinosaur video. We really need to find some game-breaking dinosaurs, so if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below and I will be sure to check them out. Also, you can go over to our Kiera Games official Discord if you do want to gain access to the Kiera Games private Ark mobile server. I'm on there daily, so if you want to play with me, come on along and join the Discord. These wings are literally spasming out. It looks so trippy when you stare into them. Oh my gosh. But anyway, for now, I'm Kiera, and of course, you've been watching Kiera Games.